Get started. First question, Jonathan Fagan.
Morning, Eric. Hey, last game, Vic mentioned that the ever-changing lineups and rotation changes because of injuries and other things make it difficult to be consistent. How does it affect shooting? Why would shooting be different based on who you're playing next to and playing with at any particular time?
Yeah, anyway, anytime you want to, create a good flow within the team and within yourself is, it's within the flow of the game. You got to play games and when you're out, when you miss games here and there, that can always break your rhythm alone. And, when you're in the game, when guys ain't, making shots and, you're kind of feeling down and, no matter what, there's some shots that might miss, but, that's why we got to, have guys out there. We have a small margin for error every time we go into a game, and we have to do well. We have to be elite defensively, and because offensively, we got to try to make things easier for one another and try to create a good flow.
Thank you.
Christos Saltis.
Hello, Eric. How are you?
All good. All good.
Great. I would like to ask you, after 7 straight losses, how different was going to be the approach for tonight's game for you, and how important about your mentality is the tonight's game?
Like I said, defensively, we just have to be elite. We can't just be a good defensive team. We have to be elite. One-on-one defense, got to take on the one-on-one challenge, and also, kind of help each other when this team drives, and they drive a lot. Because offensively, we have to score. We have to create easier ways to get to the basket, and because we're not really been doing well on that side of the on that side of the end the whole season. So we got to try to make things easier by creating having stops.
Kayla Griffin.
Hey, Eric, kind of going off of what you were just saying about finding ways to score easier. Obviously, this team has been struggling to find ways to score, but when you're looking back at the film, are you liking the looks that you're getting? Do you feel like there's too much one-on-one? Is there enough ball movement? What are you seeing on the offensive end when you go back and look at the film over these last few games?
I do think that we are missing shots. That's no question, but we do. I'm always a fan of less one-on-one and more ball movement, because that's gonna, you got to make the defense work. And our problem is the rebounding part. We're kind of small, and the other teams are getting the offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. And when you dictate, the rebound game, that dictates the flow of the game, because you're getting more shot attempts and you could play faster. So we have to do. I would say rebounding is a big key to that.
Takshi Shibata. We'll go to Adam Wexler.
Eric, you had mentioned, going into games, you feel like you have a small margin for error. Is that any kind of mental hurdle you think individually or team-wide? It's hard to fight throughout a game if things don't go well?
Yeah, it can be, because we go in droughts where we're not scoring, and then sometimes we'll let down even on defense, and it can be tough sometimes. And the reason why I think we have tough time knocking down shots sometimes, because the team scores or they get a rebound, and now we're always going against a set defense all the time, rather than as we play small ball, creating opportunities for one another where we can get an easy basket at the rim, or be able to get into the paint and draw and kick it to someone else all the time. And we got to be able to create more opportunities those kind of ways.
Thank you, Eric. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.